You just want to use technology to improve the leverage that you have. And this is where things like your CRM, having the CSM audit view, knowing the objections, all that helps, because technology democratizes consumption and commoditizes production. If you're the best in the world, you get to do it for everyone. The businesses who do this the best are the things like the Amazons and the Ubers and the Netflixes. They found a way to deliver a movie watching experience better than Blockbuster because they use technology to democratize consumption. Everybody could get the video. The incremental cost of adding another user to Netflix is almost nothing once the infrastructure is set up. So that it commoditized the production, in your case, or the consumer's case, the consumption of the video. And so they're the best in the world and they get to do it for everyone. At one point in time, we had a offer that was selling SumoQuote. So we would build your SumoQuote. This is when SumoQuote was a little bit newer. Not everybody was using SumoQuote or one of SumoQuote's competitors as kind of a new product. And people were apprehensive about moving from a quote style tool where they just produced a quote, like an estimate, moving to a quote style presentation or to a like proposal. Not a lot of people were doing that. A lot of people were just producing estimates. And so SumoQuote was this like new thing. And we had been doing it now for about a year at this point. And we thought we need to do something to get roofers to be more compelled to buy this. So what you're seeing here is the video that was on the landing page. And this video was a framework that I bought from a company called closers.io. They taught us how to do this video sales letter. And the big hook in the video was that if you don't double your close rate, we'll give you 110% of your money back. The tool, SumoQuote, didn't matter as much as the process, how you use it, which didn't matter as much as getting your team to actually adopt the process. That's the hard part, is the leadership part of it, getting people to actually do what is needing to be done. But we've done it for a really long time. I don't know how many testimonials you need to get, but if it's 3, if it's 10, if it's 100, we have a lot. And this is what all feeds into like RVP's methodology of how do you turn strangers into prospects, prospects into customers, and customers into promoters. You had to attract them with your marketing, engage them, and delight them with your sales process. And that's how we create the growth in the business. To kind of make my point, it comes down to being remarkable. And one of the things that I frequently did when I was teaching people this in the SumoQuote was talking about this little box right here. This little box is what came when my wife, she got her Invisalign braces. In getting those, they sent her this. And what she would do is she would put her phone inside this little box, and this would be where her mouth goes, and the camera was right here, and it would scan her teeth. No, that's not a picture of my wife's teeth. Basically, then you would move it across, and it would take pictures, and you had like 6 months of these Invisalign trays delivered to you. And then it would tell you when to switch to the next tray to make your teeth more straight, right? And so you gradually, just like normal braces, but with these little invisible plastic trays. And it was all done by this. So you didn't have to go see a dentist every time. They didn't have to go and tighten down the little elastic bands or anything like that. It wasn't this terrible experience at the dental office. They just sent you this box, and in the box, there was 6 months worth of trays that would take your teeth from where they were to where they would be. And with Allison's case, it was like a 1% improvement. She already had great teeth, better than mine. She got this and it made her feel better, but this experience was using technology as a lever. Give her a remarkable experience that was a better, and the thing is, it was a better end user experience, and it was more affordable for the dentist to deliver, but you still spent $15,000. I think it was actually more expensive than normal braces, and the dentist has to do less. Like, that's the perfect scenario for a business. How do you do less, physically see less customers in your office, and charge more for a better product? That's the bar to being remarkable. And then you use data, right? Which is the RevOps concept, which is you use data to get insights so you can take actions and evolve your business in marketing, sales, and your services, and that's revenue operations. So you want to use technology as a lever, and this is where things like automations and workflows and all the stuff that the tool can help you do comes in. But if you can't train your team to communicate value in excess of price, you won't win the business.